if you want to release products in Microsoft Dynamics 365, in Microsoft Dynamics 365, product and the product masters are shared across all legal entities. This gives more centralized process across the company. This allows for the flexibility of having the same items in multiple companies with possibly different items details, such as pricing when the product or product master is released. We will see now how we can create release the product directly and how we can create product and then release date. Also, number three, we will see how we can create product master and its variants and we will release it. We will start with, if you want to create release the products directly from product information management, products, release the products, click new. Now the new creation for the product will appear for you now. Here, new release the product system asks you what is the product type, is item or service. Item, which means the item will be used for inventory calculation and inventory transaction. Service, which mean not related to inventory transaction and will not appear on the on-hand inventory also. We will select item, for example. Product subtype is product or product master. Product, which means product which not related to variants. Product master, which have another variants for it. I will select product. Okay. Identification, the product number by default will prefer to be appear to be sequence number, but now here is manual. Here I will write, for example, test product. Okay, click tab, search name by default appear, you can change it. Item number here appear. If you need to select retail category, you can select the retail category for the item. If there's any template for the items, you can apply template for creation items. Okay, here item model group, for example, it's related to FIFO. The item group is, for example, car audio. Storage dimension groups, for example, we will select site warehouse. Tracking dimension groups, we will select, for example, here serial, batch serial, like this, for example. Fire group, if you want the units and other also item sales tax groups. It's better to select the item sales tax group in order to give you the advantage for by default in sales and in the purchase, like this. Vendor information, if there is vendor, confirmed vendor for these items, you need to assign confirmed vendor, you can select. If you need to put fixed purchase price, sales price, inventory price, you can not, you can click OK. So we released this product in this legal entity only, product number 999900 in this legal entity only, as you are seeing. Now the product here, you can fill all required informations as you want. Once you finished, you can close. So in USMF legal entity, you release items. If you want to release these items in another legal entity, you can go to product information management, products here. We will select the product number 9900. Here we can select the product like this. Okay, and click release product. Here the product name, this is the product name. Okay, next. Here which legal entities you need to assign the the release the items for it, you have to select which legal entities. You can click select all, for example. Also click next. Here select product 1, select company, select 2, show and follow up on failure, run in batch if you want. Once you finish, click finish. So now we created release the product and create and release it in another legal entities. And we created it and released it directly in legal entity and released it to another legal entities. Okay. So now we will, after we the releasing for the product will be finished, we will go directly to create product master and create its relevant for this product. You have to close here this screen. If you want to create product master from product information management, products, product master, click new. Here the new product, the item or service, its item, for example, product master by default only product master, product number I write 9909 like this, 9909. Here product name test 2, category if you want, product variants, product dimension group, which is mandatory related to the variants. What is the variants which you want? I will, for example, select the color size for the product dimension group. Configuration technology here, there is 3 types of configuration technology. Number 1 is predefined variants. Number 2, dimension-based configuration. Number 3, constraint-based configuration. What is the difference between the 3? Predefined variants are used when you need to assign product dimensions and create the product variants by yourself. Number 2 is dimension-based configuration, which is used if the product dimension group associated to the product master has a configuration dimension active. Number 3, constraint-based configurations, which are selected when the product will be created via the product configurator. Once you finished, by default you select predefined variants in order to use the predefined product dimensions. Here the items is created. Here you can see product variant. Okay. Click new. Sorry, after the product created, click product dimensions. You will see the dimension as per your needs, size and the color. For example, I will click new size. I will select 2 size as a default, for example. Okay, and the colors I will select new colors, 2 also, blue and cream. I will click save and close the screen. After I selected the product dimensions, I can come now to the product variants. I can find you can create new variants by your manual creation, or you can direct variant suggestions. Variant suggestions, it will show you the suggestion for the items below and 1, cream and 1, below and 10, cream and 10, which suggestion for all. You can click select all and click create. So now you can find all created. All variants are created. You can close this screen. You can save here. So this is the product, the master screen. Here you can click release product in the product and click next. Here include product master. Yes, there is option to include the product master in the release of the product variant. If you clear this option, only the product variants are released to the select company. Okay, so yes, include the product master. Next, you will select the legal entity. I will select for all, for example. Next, finish. So now we released the variants also. Once you finish, click close and close the screen. Thank you.